Welcome to the VIP room here at Ultimate Diamond. There's 3 watches in front of me right now, and I want to break down some of the differences, but the one similarity that they all have. Of course, there's a lot of differences. We're looking at 3 completely different watches here. 2 Rolexes and then 1 AP in the middle. What they do all have is diamonds. Let's go in order from most to least amount of diamonds. Starting off with our AP. This is what you'd consider a bust down. Bust down is just a term that means a watch that is completely covered in diamonds. Something like this, it is very unlikely that it came from the factory. So this is very unlikely that it came from AP. If you see a Rolex that is completely covered in diamonds as well, it is probably done in the aftermarket. After somebody buys the watch, they take it somewhere and have somebody covered in diamonds. Now we have ourselves a diamond bezel. This can go 50-50 either way. There's a lot of times where you can get this done in the aftermarket. People go and they put diamond bezels on watches that did not come that way. However, Rolex does produce a fair amount of watches with diamond bezels on them. And lastly, this is a diamond dial because there are diamonds, right, in the dial. So with that being said, this one is like the most likely to actually have came from Rolex. If you see something like this, as long as the watch is legit, there's a good chance that this is a factory Rolex that has not been touched and diamonds have not been added to it, and that is the way that it came. My personal opinion on these is to err on the side of caution if you're looking at something that's a full bust down, because odds are it did not come from the factory like that. However, there is still a market for them and people really like the way that it looks. So you never know. If you're gonna have somebody open up your Rolex, be very careful and understand that it could have massive implications when you're reselling it. However, you could also spike the value. You never really know. So that being said, if you have any questions about anything you see here, hit up Ultimate Diamond, hit my DMs, and let's make something happen.